In the summer of 1963, John F. Kennedy's political and personal ratings were the highest of his presidency.
Because he was the first young president, he was a towering cultural figure. I mean, the pictures of him walking around with his little kids and whatnot had enormous impact. It made us feel 10 feet high. We thought that we were invulnerable.
President of the United States, and what a crowd, what a tremendous welcome he's getting now. And there's Jackie. She's getting just as big a welcome, and the crowd is absolutely going wild. This is a friendly crowd in downtown Dallas as the President and the First Lady pass by.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route. Something, I repeat, has happened in the motorcade route. Stand by just a moment, please.
It did seem as though everything came unpinned. I was sitting in a dental chair when the first bulletin came over, but then the bulletins became increasingly serious, so that within an hour, about the time I was out of the chair, Jack Kennedy was dead.
Dallas, November 22nd. President John F. Kennedy was shot and killed here today, period. The President suffered a massive gunshot wound in the brain and was pronounced dead at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
So I dictated my story that day, and this was such an unexpected, unbelievable thing that had happened. It was terribly emotional. No Americans living at that time had ever witnessed anything like this, the assassination of a president. I mean, that assassin's bullet killed something else. The feeling of, if you're exalted, you're invulnerable. All of a sudden, you know, even this guy is vulnerable, for God's sake.
I cried, like many Americans. We had our differences, but I felt we had lost a friend. We had lost a leader. He was such a source of inspiration. How did we make it? How did we survive? Where did we go from here?
With the death of Kennedy, the end of the feeling of progress was never going to end. The innocence, the reality, a slap in the face, a national car crash.
I think some of the self-confidence of America died that day. Some of the optimism of America died that day. Walking up Connecticut Avenue to the church, and you'd look at the people who were watching us walk up the street, and there was absolute incredulity on the face of every living person. You get their eyes and your eyes, and what they were looking at you for was hopefully to get some expression from your face, from your eyes, that would help them to understand what had happened and why. And nobody understood it.